Hey folks, so a few months ago I shared here a dream that my wife had to where we were both sitting on the couch watching TV and there was a loud bang, multiple bangs outside, and we ran out in the backyard and we saw missiles coming down. So she said in her dream that me and her both saw missiles coming down, and then the rapture had happened. Well, last night she had this dream. She just shared it in our Telegram group. It's very important. It was like she saw the aftermath of that dream that she had before. Now, before I share this, because I'm just going to screen record it and let it go for y'all to hear, it's about 8 minutes long. She said, well, she didn't say in the message, but she did tell me that people that were chanting and cheering as people were being in the dream, she was noticing a lot of people were having marks on their forehead, but she couldn't see what they were because it was distorted and blurred out. But she said only the people who had the marks on their foreheads did not have right arms. Keep looking up, church. Jesus is coming so very soon. Romans 10:9 through 13. I love all of you and God bless. Here's that video.
We were sitting in here in the living room and we heard like booms and the windows started rattling. We walked outside, out back, and then we stared at each other what felt like a really long time. And we both looked at each other as we were like, well, were we left behind? And it shifted. And then we were in this crowd of people. And there was this big, massive building. I'm telling you. Really huge. And it had a sign out in front of this building that had 666 on it. And then it underneath that, it had HAIL.
It said hail Satan, didn't it?
Yeah. And
They'll go figure that's what people scream out today.
And then there was this line of people that were chained together. And they were walking towards something, chained together. Like walking towards this building in this crowd of people. And they got to the front. And they were being beheaded, like their heads were being chopped off. And every single time someone's head would get cut off, this crowd of people was just cheering and joyful. And then they, after the very last one got finished, there was this man that walked out onto, it's not a stage, he walked out of the door of that massive building, and he was talking in a microphone because everybody could hear him. It was really loud, but it was an open. And then all these people started cheering over and over and over again. And the sky was like solid red. Like
last night?
No. I mean red. Like it was so red you could see the glow on people's faces. It was so red. But it's like nobody could see us at all. Because we were just walking and
kind of like you were being shown in the spirit what's to come or something?
Maybe, because nobody could see us at all.
I've had dreams like that before.
Because when when these people that were all chained up together, they I tried asking someone what was going on, but they couldn't see me. They couldn't hear me at all. And then after he got done doing his speech, all of these people just was standing around, and they were lining up, and they were walking up to him, and he was sitting like he had like what seemed like a throne behind him. And these people were lining up to go and bow to him.
You said that you didn't think this was the United States.
This was not in the United States.
Did it feel like it was maybe in Israel? Because the Antichrist will go into the temple when it's rebuilt and profess himself to be God.
Maybe. I'm telling you, this building was, I would say you would have to put Lincoln Memorial, the White House. If you put those side by side, it's still not as big as this building was.
I've never seen the White House or the Lincoln Memorial in person, so I really don't know how big those are.
It was huge.
What about that warehouse down Highway 1?
It was dirt.
That big warehouse down Highway 1, about that big? Right there by the truck stop?
Bigger.
That thing is huge.
Bigger. I'm telling you, it was huge.
Well, that building over there off Highway 1 is probably about, a quarter mile long?
If you look to the left.
Maybe a half mile long.
If you look to the left, it just goes and goes and goes. And you look to the right, and it just goes and goes and goes.
And people were chained up to either take the mark or be beheaded, I guess.
And
or were they for sure being beheaded?
They were, every single person that was chained up, they were all chained together. Every single one of them that was chained together were all beheaded.
There was a bunch of them?
A bunch. It was... I'm telling you, it was like the line, what seemed like it went on from maybe here to Old City.
Oh, wow.
It was long.
So it's like, that dream that you had before, that we were sitting in here and we heard something and we ran outside, and then you said the rapture had happened at that moment? So it was like taking place after that?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like? So it was showing you afterwards?
Yeah.
After the United States is destroyed?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I woke up and I was crying. Like, when I woke up in the middle of the night and I was crying in my sleep. Like, I looked at my pillow was soaking wet.
Whoop. Here I come.
Say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose...